That didn't sound like any 12-bar form I'm familiar with.
It was a 12-bar. It was kind of a loose form blues. And very reminiscent of Delta blues. But, they would kind of just sit on the one chord for a long time before they move.
Yeah.
It also is reminiscent of my church upbringing, actually.
Yeah.
I grew up in a small Baptist church. There was an older lady. Her name was Mama Turner. And Mama Turner would sing a song, and the time would be kind of like, it would kind of be wobbly in the sense where she won't sing a song like straight up, like 8-bar chunks. Mm-hmm. As she felt it, that's when the phrase started, So it's very reminiscent of that type of singing, that kind of dates all the way back to, the field hollers and the work songs, and kind of stretched through gospel music and stretched through the blues and jazz and R&B, and where time was about having a type of emotional connection to the time. You know what I mean? As I feel it, that's where it starts.
When you approach playing something like this, where you want to communicate the feeling of the blues, what are you thinking?
There are a couple things that come to mind when I think of the things that I want to say when I'm playing the blues. And it's something that in my dream I hope to carry, not just in the blues, but in any song that I play, is the connection of humanity to the notes. Not just playing notes because they sound good, but playing notes, or even broader, I would even say playing gestures that signify or kind of resemble human expression. So I want people to hear a laugh when I play. I want people to hear a cough when I play.
What would those sound like if you were to play a laugh or a cough? How do you gesture a laugh or a cough on the piano?
Ha ha ha. Something like that. I mean, that's like a very basic way of doing it.
Yeah.
Or a cough could be, But all of that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All of these types of gestures, you hear it in Monk, man.
Yeah.
Like these things, those clusters that he was playing wasn't just like, okay, he made a mistake or he's just hitting 2 notes at one time. Said no, these were gestures. These were sounds that these were human sounds in the music. You know what I'm saying? And I want to have that when I'm playing Giant Steps. I want to have that when I'm playing, a song in 13. You know what I mean? I want to have those same types of human expressions because people can relate to that. That's the thing that we all share. That we're humans and we do human things and we have human feelings, And it's really amazing to me how human beings throughout history have been able to take the things that were bothering them, the things that hurt them, the things that made them smile, the things that made them cry, the things that made them angry, and mask it into 12 notes and into a song form. This particular form of American music, we call Black American music, was birthed from the same thing, those same ideas, those same ideologies, repression and oppression, and trying to break free of that. And being able to communicate in a language that maybe not everyone could understand.
Some underground things happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There are a lot of hidden secrets. Mulgrew Miller used to tell me there are secret codes in this music. So the language of jazz isn't just, okay, here's a lick. Now I'm playing the bebop language, or here's this. No, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. This is stuff that has been carried through those field hollers and through those work songs and somehow transmit it into ragtime. You know what I'm saying? Funneled through Scott Joplin and Eubie Blake and somehow got to Louis Armstrong and Jelly Roll Morton and Duke Ellington and just opened up into this beautiful thing. It's the thing that connects us, you know. It connects us to each other without words. You know,
it's the most magical thing
absolutely
that humans do. Is
absolutely
music in this regard. I still don't understand it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's absolutely unbelievable. But it's also the thing that brings us to it. To me, I feel like it's those qualities in the music are the things that you can't help but to step. Even if you don't know what's happening, you can't help but to dance to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Even if you don't know the intricacies of the language or the details and all of this, it still makes you want to lean in and listen to it over and over and over again. There's a sense of, first of all, there's a sense of repetition. You know, that's a musical element that we sometimes forget as jazz musicians because we don't like to repeat ourselves. You know, but I do feel that in repetition, while it may come off as being monotonous or boring sometimes, once you kind of, Cecile told me this, she said, once you get past that element of monotonous, it becomes trance-like. Mm-hmm. You know, you find yourself in a trance and you can't get out. That's what that ride cymbal beat is. Yeah. It's to create that groove. That groove creates that trance-like state. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That when something's really cooking, you know, like I look at that crescendo and diminuendo recording from Newport with Duke Ellington, mm-hmm. and the drummer is just basically playing the same groove then for like the entire 20 minutes, and the audience is going crazy. Yeah. He's not a fill, not a, you know, just the for the whole 20 minutes of that stuff, or more or less, and it's slamming. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody's bored. Yeah. Nobody's bored. You know what I'm saying? Repetition creates that trance-like state, and it creates that lock, that groove that the music has to sit in, that bed, that bath that everybody has to lie in and be comfortable. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Can you show us maybe an example on the piano of how you might use a repeated phrase over and over?
Okay, for instance, I did the whole time. When I played that blues, that was basic. That was the basic.
But it takes you somewhere.
Even though stuff that's happening on top of it is different, that pulse is there. That's ramming in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whenever someone repeats something, I'm under the impression, I don't know if everybody grew up like this. When my mom said my name, if she said it over and over and over, each time the emphasis grew. Mm-hmm. So she would be like, Sullivan, 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 Sullivan! Like, what? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So whenever you repeat something, you're stressing emphasis on it. You want somebody to, this is what I want you to get. I want you to understand this. Repeat it. Repetition gives you something to hold on to. Mm-hmm. Leaving the idea, coming back to it, helps to ground the material that you're working with. And if you use repeating stuff to your advantage, then you'll never run out of ideas. I've run out of ideas. They say, well, what did you play before? play that again.
Yeah.
And again.
Yeah.
You know, and one idea births the next instead of trying to reach for something. The playing the blues teaches you that, like, you know, each as one idea dies, the new one is being born. So you'll never run out of material if you actually sit in what you already have.